it's Ana Caban, the brand ambassador for Balanced Body. We are continuing on our journey of navigating our new normal, the normal that is existing for us today and in the next days. And today I have a guest from Poland. It's Angelika Mirek. And hi, Angelika, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself? Hi.
Hi, thank you, Anna. Something about me. Okay, so I'm here in Poland, in Krakow. So it's quite far away from you. And I'm like all of us, Pilates teacher and Pilates lover. So this is all my life, of course, without my family, but it's like also very important part of my life. Now we are in my studio in Krakow. So I'm alone here right now since many days. I think nobody else is coming here. In general, I'm Pilates teacher, I'm Balanced Body Master Instructor, so I'm also here giving my knowledge to other students to make our Pilates work bigger. So this is very, I'm very enjoying this part of my teaching, not only working with clients, but also working with new teachers. So, but for now, everything is stopped. No, maybe not everything, but everything is turned around. So
tell me, Angelika, what are you personally doing so that you can kind of keep your cool during this time?
So since I'm not working so many hours a day, meeting with people, I have more time for sure to work with myself. So everyday Pilates routine. If I'm here, it's much better here, because I can concentrate. At home, I have two small boys, 2.5 and 3.5. So this is crazy since they are not in anywhere, just home. So we are a little yeah. This is very interesting family time to be sure. So I have here the space of for meditation and for relaxation, but also I can share my personal work with other people, like my clients who cannot come here. So this is interesting because it's motivating me more, and this is interesting that people really want to see what I'm doing. So Pilates routine for sure, almost every day. Since yesterday in Poland, we can walk into the woods because woods were closed for some time. So we are trying, if it's legal, sometimes find some. When it wasn't, we were looking for the place that we can go outside to spend some time with family, with boys, especially with them, an hour or more in the woods. It's really bringing some calm. It brings some calm in our mind. And for me, it's this time when I'm here, I'm focused on Pilates. But to have some time just for me, I'm trying to run twice a week. To have some run. My husband is crazy with running. He's running 20, 25 kilometers. So I'm not this kind. I'm 5 till 10. But it's really good, not only for brain, but for to have some time just with you. Mm-hmm. So those three things, I think they are very important.
So because you're a master instructor, but you also run a studio, so how has your routine changed professionally? How are you able to help the instructors you were normally helping and the students?
My teachers, they have some classes. They are leading them through video chats, different Skype or different video chats. But for sure, less clients than usually. I have more clients than them, quite a lot personal classes and small groups. And for sure, this time forced me to go more in social media, and I never had time for that. When we are here on the on the mat on the reformer, there's no time for all of that, and now it is. So I started to do live classes Like I'm working, so it's my practice, but people can join me and the same time, or they can see it
Watch
later
it
and
later.
work with me later.
I agree. I think that we've all learned to be a little more of service right now. You know, obviously we're charging money for some things, but also to let it be available later, for example, or give a free class or a reduced price class for some people, just because we can, right? Because we have a really valuable tool, Pilates, and we should share it with as many people as possible. So do you have any tip that you would like to share with instructors that might be
Stay
watching us?
positive.
Stay positive. I love
Stay
it.
positive. Yes. Stay positive and be aware that our job is a great job, and I believe it's one of the best in the world, because it's really we can really support people health, support people not just body health,
Right.
but all. Yeah.
Our
So
Holy Spirit.
I put something here. Be positive. Don't give up. And yeah, and do Pilates.
Do Pilates. That's great
And
advice.
I'm sure more people after this time, more clients, more people will come, because if they try right now, if it's something new for them, because it makes a change in our human beings. It's not like bodies, human beings.
Right. It makes a big difference in your life. Absolutely. So you and I are just meeting for the first time. Why don't you share with us something that I don't know about you, or you think most people don't know about you?
You know, like what is for me? What is? I'm an architect. You know, originally I'm an architect. Yeah. So this time like bring me again to this point of my life, you can say, because I was studying for 5 years. I finished everything. I started to work in the office. I was regularly. I have my my hobby and my movement. I did classes, different things. When I was younger, I was looking for the correct, like my way. I found it, but I couldn't work as an architect because I was sitting next to the desk, next to the desk, and in front of the computer, and I couldn't stand it really. And now is the time that I'm really, I really realized that was the best decision in my life, to change my hobby in my life and my job, you can say, in my passion, that I could design my studio, for example, but only because I wanted to do once for a while, not doing this.
Because you have to, right?
Yeah, you don't have to, because this kind of work, sitting,
it's not for you.
It's crazy. It's crazy. I cannot understand how all of these people can do it. Really. So.
Well, that's good.
Nobody knew that I'm an architect, but I'm not architect anymore. Sometimes I'm doing this. Like,
you're still an artist of sorts, right? You're artistic. Good. So what about something funny? Is there something funny or silly that you could share with us? It could even be about your voice.
Something funny happened this or last week, when I had a class in on I think, I don't know, what was it? Never mind. 4 people. Because now I'm thinking how to work, how to live, what to do. So I decided to record some short classes, like very beginner, how to begin, and intermediate just for people who don't know how to start. This Facebook Live is great, but I have no idea who's there. So sometimes for these people it's easy because they are with me like every day, but for some it's like very difficult. So I decided to record these classes, and I opened a kind of store on my website that can you can buy buy the access to these movies and like work with this class, with me on this class. And one of my students that are in the class, she's 30, and she's like, you know what? Tell me, is this class, this is very beginning, like, you know, for people who are really like in recovery or never did anything like that. So tell me, what do you think about my mom? Would it be good for my mom? And I said, you know, I don't know your mom. Is she healthy? And can she move correctly? Like, remember, this girl is like around 30, who I'm talking with. And she's healthy. She said, had some, like last time, she said she had some pain in her lumbar, but it was for a short. You know, she's 49 years old. And I'm like, what?
As if that's old, right?
Yeah, what? She's 49 years old. Your mother? Yes. She can do everything. Don't ask me. So that was really funny because like that realized me that, you know, when we sometimes we are thinking about our parents, like if they are parents, they are old.
They're old, yeah.
And it really changed. Like when we are like around 40, so 49 is like nothing. You know, it's like this 40 new 20, or new 30. They said it all the time. So it depends of the point of the view.
Yeah, that's funny. I know that happened.
Funny. We were laughing for a long time because most of the girls, like, they were older, like 40, 45. They were like, well, my mother is almost 70, you know. So I thought that we are talking about like that she's 70 years old. But
that's funny. Well, thank you for joining me, and thank you everyone that's watched us today during this series. Stay tuned for more and have a beautiful day and stay safe.
Stay safe. Well, thank you. Bye.
Ciao.